Hi, good afternoon. I'm going to talk to you about March of Dimes. I would recommend donating your time or money to this widely known organization that helps prevent birth defects of babies, premature babies, low birth weight, and infant mortality. A little history about March of Dimes. It first was established in 1938 by President Franklin Roosevelt to combat polio. It was also known as the National Foundation of Infant Paralysis. President Roosevelt, along with his former law partner and friends, had birthday balls to raise money for polio. This money was also used to help people who had the illness, as well as to find a prevention of polio. The money was used by some researchers. Two of them was Jonas Salk and Albert Sabin. With this money and with their research, they found a vaccine for polio. Since this vaccine was found and polio practically eradicated, the mission changed, as well as the name, to March of Dimes. Now the mission is, as I had stated earlier in the beginning, to help prevent the prevention of birth defects of infants. March of Dimes has also led the way to discover genetic causes of birth defects, and it also promotes newborn screening. They also educate medical professionals and the public on healthy pregnancies. March of Dimes also has done research for babies who are born with respiratory distress, as well as the research they had a folic acid campaign that they had ran and had research done. And this was to help reduce neural defects, which are from the brain and the spine. March of Dimes has done a lot to help these little miracles stay alive. I got involved because of my work was doing we had to get involved in something for community service. And so I went with March of Dimes because they're babies and they're cute. But it didn't become personal until friends of mine, as well as my husband's, ended up giving birth when she was 23 weeks at gestational. Her baby was born March 4th, 2012. He only weighed 1 pound, 7 ounces, and 12 inches long. Very tiny. She didn't even get to hold him. All she said is she had a blog that I had read, and all she remembers while she was in and out of consciousness was, he cried, he's alive. I just remember thinking, my God, what would I have done? What would this have been years ago if we didn't have March of Dimes research? He was whisked into the NICU center, a level 3 NICU center, the neonatal intensive care unit at Baptist Health Hospital. He had tubes, and he had to be in a little box, and his parents couldn't touch him except for through special gloves after washing their hands and sanitizing themselves for at least 20 minutes. I couldn't imagine how that would feel. I've donated money as well as time to this well-worthy organization. This baby is now 18 weeks old, and she would have been 41 gestational, but he went home when she was 40 gestational, she would have been 40 gestational pregnant. I think about my friends, and I cannot imagine what they went through, the struggles that they are going through, as well as the time and money that March of Dimes has helped them with. These are babies who are born premature with birth defects, neurological problems. These are living little miracles, and they're there because of the research that has been done by March of Dimes and the money that they have, that people who are generous enough to donate. If you have ever known someone who's had problems, and even if you don't, think about where you want your money to go when you donate or give your time, and where you want the research money to go to. Think about these little babies, these miracles that are born every day, and without this, where would they be? I implore you to look into it, and if you can, to donate at least your time. Thank you, and have a great day. Yay.